Hello and welcome back to the Hayden Show, the Christmas special.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's probably more of an animated special with Cuphead.
The Cuphead Show.
Yes, that one.
The Netflix adaptation of the video game of the same name, which I've never played. But apparently it's meant to be really hard.
Yes, it's one of those ones where like it's a reference to like old-fashioned Disney like cartoons that they up. Ironically, the Mickey Mouse one moves on the choo-choo.
The Steampunk Willie.
Yes,
Steamboat Willie, sorry.
that's the one.
Steampunk Willie. Mickey Mouse is Steampunk croissant. Hey look, it's Steampunk Willie!
It's a little reference to that. The games are, at least. And with sort of a Dark Souls difficulty feeling. The show obviously is a bit more lighthearted.
Yeah, it tries to be. I mean, there
Comedy.
is some dark
Yeah.
moments in the show. I mean, this is from part 3, but they call it series 3 at the same time. It's weird. They referred to it as series 3 on Netflix, but at the same time, Netflix also referred to it as part 3. So it's confusing. But series 3, episode 6, a very devil Christmas.
Get it?
Because it's fully focused on devil.
Yes. The devil.
The devil.
Full name.
Rather than, obviously, the stars of the show, which obviously are Cuphead and Mugman.
Yeah, to get the little who follow him and the whole idea of it's the devil, and he's just found out about the concept of a nice list where he can get whatever the fuck he wants.
Which in his case is a tutu.
A choo-choo.
Oh, sorry, yeah, choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Not tutu, choo-choo.
I want a tutu. Choo-choo. That's what I meant.
Yeah, whatever. I do like as well the idea of he's doing it for selfish reasons. He's trying to get on the nice list
Just for a toy.
for a toy
That makes a choo-choo sound.
they can not only buy himself, or he can literally just create himself. The fact that he's like, I want Santa to give me it. Going for all this effort of going over to the North Pole, being all, can I have the choo-choo? And he's just like,
Yes, you can have your tutu.
let me just check if you're on the nice list. What's your name?
Devil.
Devil. First name V.
Let me check the other list. Bats come flying out. Whoa, you're number 1 in the naughty list. Because he is the devil.
Because I'm evil. I like the idea of like, well, he's doing it for a selfish reason, and the whole is Santa's like, oh, I'll make him Santa, make him deliver all the presents, and what he'll learn is to be nice, the joy of being nice. And he's like, you fucking idiots.
I love that though. He spends the entire night eating cookies, drinking milk, getting really, really fat. Even giving his arch nemesis the thing that he wants the most in the world, just to get basically middle fingered by Santa for doing it.
Yeah, like, the joy of being nice. He's just like, oh, we're going, henchman.
I love how the henchman there's like, oh, how sweet. Because the henchman is a bit
simple-minded.
He's a few tools
Yeah.
missing from the toolbox up there in that old noggin of his.
Yeah. I do like how, despite the fact that obviously the henchman's most definitely a demon, he likes the idea of Christmas and always wants to be the good one. And
Henchman's always been like that.
yeah.
3 series in, and Henchman's always been that kind of dim-witted idiot but lovable guy. Like he's the one that you're like, oh, this guy's pretty cool.
So it makes sense that he would be obsessed with Santa. And, oh my god, Santa is so cool.
Yeah, boss.
But then he does that nice thing of he builds
A choo-choo.
the bus, a massive choo-choo.
I mean, I'd rather have that than a little fucking toy.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
that you can sit on it.
He's having fucking so much fun.
I'd rather have that than a little bastard toy.
I like to think, like, in the next, like, after Christmas, he, like, rocks up to Cuphead's house with a big choo-choo, like, mine's better than yours, bitch.
That's the thing, because obviously the episode before this, obviously, which we didn't do, which is episode 5, was basically a sort of Christmas special that was focused on them pair, Mugman and Cuphead, as they're trying to get a Christmas tree. And I do like the fact that they went, okay, let's do another Christmas special, but this time fully focus on different characters, switch perspective here, and let's focus on characters that wouldn't really celebrate Christmas. but are forced to get what they want.
Yes.
So I do like that. It is a very fun episode. I'm a big fan of I'm not obviously. I wouldn't say it's like the greatest show ever, but I'm a decent fan of the Cuphead Show. I watched all 3 series or 3 parts, whatever you want to fucking call it, and I've enjoyed every episode. I thought every episode was pretty consistent. There is a few episodes here and there that I prefer over every other one, and this is one of them for me that I prefer over most because I love the character of the devil. Most of the ones that I prefer are the story arc involving the devil, because most of the episodes are just random episodes, but there are a few here and there that are very much a big story arc of him trying to get the souls of the cups. So obviously there's a couple of episodes throughout the 3 parts that are basically linked more than these random filler episodes that are just there just for, just an episode. And obviously this is one of the ones that is obviously kind of arcing, but not fully, for the fact that obviously it's still him obviously dealing with the cups. So it is kind of connected, but you can get away without watching the show for this episode, which is cool.
Like me, I haven't watched it.
You've never watched any of the Cuphead Show episodes, and you can, in your opinion here, can you watch this without having to watch the show?
Definitely. I mean,
can you enjoy this without having to watch the entire show?
I mean, all you're basically saying is you're following the concept of the devil trying to do Christmas stuff because he wants something. And you don't really need to know all about Cuphead. I mean, it's the end of the episode, really, where you see Cuphead. Like, it's not a big part of it. So, since I know the game, I can be like, oh, it's the one from the game. I don't need to watch all the episodes to know anything, really. Yeah, I think out of context, it still works.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
The animation's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the animation throughout its 3 series run so far.
That classic style.
Yeah, and it's also got the fucking the film grain over the top of it, which is pretty cool to make it feel old fashioned.
Like the game, basically.
Which I've liked that look of it. It's been pretty cool to watch over these 3 series that have all come out this year. It's all been released in 2022. I think one was like early in the year, then you got middle of the year, and you got November. This one came out in November. It's the 3rd batch. Hopefully, there's a 4th batch. Because they've got like a Halloween special, that'd be quite cool. A devilish Halloween or something, like him trying to do some like scare the shit out of them, which would be quite cool. But
like they don't get it because they just think it's a costume.
I mean, there are some like spooky episodes. There's the ones with ghosts. Obviously, the devil's involved in most of the fucking plot, so obviously he's the spooky part. Obviously, they know who the devil is since episode 1. The fact that I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched series 1, but obviously the one basically played a game of Soul Ball, which basically is like the ones where it's like you have to roll the ball, it bends up into the holes. Yeah. And you get the points, so you got 50, 100 ski ball, but yeah, that's it. And he basically lost in the process. Obviously, he lost his soul to the devil. So the devil spent basically series after series trying to get the soul that he's owed. And obviously they've been doing different ways to get basically around this fact. I think it's this series that they basically do get around that fact. Obviously, they managed to deal with the whole, you can't actually have a soul now. But legally, you can't take it from us. And I think that was that before this or after this episode? I can't remember off the top of my head. Because this is about midway point, because there's about, I think it's about 12 episodes per series. But they're only like 20-minute episode. Well, most of them are like 10 minutes, I think. They range between 10 and 30 minutes, the episodes do. Because some are very short plots, so they can get out and gone. Whereas some like this are a bit longer, need that time to basically get the story across. Which, as I said, in this case, is a very standalone story of the devil trying to celebrate Christmas. Just so he can get a train.
Choo-choo.
He's choo-choo, not his tutu. So it's pretty cool. Definitely, it's definitely a standout Christmas special for me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like a lot of it. Not a big fan of the musical aspect.
I mean, the bit at the start.
Yeah.
The one musical number that's in it.
It can be like... But
it's the devil, though. He's very eccentric. So he would do something like that for no other reason.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
That's about it, really.
Is that it?
I'd say.
Okay. I'll take a look at your scores.
Yes. Now, see, I want to do a joke with it, but the joke would put it lower than what I want to put it.
You wanted to go 69, didn't you?
No, my joke's going to be 66.6.
Oh,
666. But again,
it's lower than you
say
personally think it would be.
I would put it higher, but I'd say at least 78.
78, okay.
Yeah, I still prefer Supernatural one because it's supernatural, but there's still some fun elements to it.
78.
Yeah.
Out of 10. Okay, so obviously that 78 puts the Cuphead Show's Very Devil Christmas straight into 4th position, knocking the Librarians down to 5th. Yeah. So my question here is, I did have one in mind, but now it's just sort of like slipped out of my mind. Always got to be Christmas based. It's a bollocks thing here. I got to try and think of something Christmas based to ask. Okay, would you like to see other shows? Obviously, because both shows we covered so far. I don't think most shows do that. No. I might have to fucking skip this one. I generally don't have any questions in line. You know what? We're going for these Christmas ones. I'm not doing any fucking, because it's all gonna be the same. Would you like to see more Christmas specials like this? Would you like to see that? Whereas, yeah, I know with the Marvel ones I did the stuff up there. Would you like to see this character again? But then you can actually give a reason why you like to see this character again. But
what character would you like?
Whereas this is the case of, would you like to see more Christmas specials like this? But yeah, so for the Christmas ones, there's no questions. It's just gonna be, as soon as we do the ratings, episode's over. Okay, so that's it for this. I would say extra one, but technically speaking, the Supernatural one. Actually, no, this is the extra one. Yes, it is because it's midweek. So join us for our usual slot as we move on to obviously our 8th Christmas special, which is of course the Always Sunny in Philadelphia Christmas special. So we're going live action again. So obviously last year we had the more child-friendly, Disney-appropriate Christmas special.
This one,
that's live action, and this time we're going for the more grown-up, same length live action project. So yeah, so please join us for that. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we shall see you next time.
Bye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And well, I'll see you on the next video.